Think the great white shark is the scariest creature in the sea? Well, think again. There are plenty of other freaking terrifying sea creatures, some absolute monsters lurking in the depths of the deep blue sea. In this video, we're going to take you on a journey to uncover the 6 most terrifying sea creatures that actually exist. These underwater horrors will make even the mighty great white seem like a gentle giant. So brace yourselves as we delve into the chilling world of the ocean's most terrifying inhabitants. Are you ready to face your deepest fears? Let's dive right in. Number 6. Northern Stargazer. Found singly, mostly partially buried in the sand and salty bottoms of the sea, with just their head and popped eyes camouflaged out of their seabed burrow, these nasty-looking fish will lie and wait for prey for hours, and their luminescent lure always does the trick. They're called the Northern Stargazer because their eyes are situated on top of their head and pop out through the sand as if they were gazing into the sky. The unfortunate-looking fish is also known as Astroscopus guttatus. Although Northern Stargazer sounds better, deceptively so, for they're not the best looking fish you'll find in the sea. Its flat forehead plagued with a lot of body mass up front near their mouth isn't the only thing that makes the Stargazer look terribly ugly. Even its poked out eyes look scary, and it has a blackish brown body covered in white spots that doesn't help with the looks at all. Northern Stargazers are venomous with 2 large venomous spines located behind a series of bones found just above their pectoral fins, as well as behind their opercles. Although their venom won't kill humans, it's quite an excruciating experience, and it can cause swelling that will last for a while. Wait. We have a bonus number here. A scary sea creature we'll look at which makes me never want to go in the sea again, which is the Ninjan. Ninjans are found in Japanese and sub-Antarctic oceans. They are aquatic humanoids but resemble a whale. Ninjans are very rare. Over the years, there have been many hoax sightings, but in 2010, Japanese whale researchers called the most convincing Ninjan video ever. The video was filmed in Arctic waters and comes from the Japanese Agency for Marine Earth Science and Technology. The camera clearly shows a large creature with rounded features. It has an ominous smile and 2 large glowing white eyes. At first, some said this may have been a new species of whale, but according to marine biologists, no species of whale looks like this, meaning that this is likely the closest humans have ever got to a Ninjan. Ninjans do look ominous, but they're nothing compared to this tiny jellyfish. If you thought sea creatures had to be gigantic to be scary, then think again. Many have gone as far as to say this jellyfish is the scariest animal on the planet. The reason why is because it can make you suicidal. The Irangi jellyfish is found in, you guessed it, Australia. If you're stung by one of these, then it won't hurt that much, but it will leave you with an impending sense of doom, and it will also make you want to end your own life. For up to 2 weeks, people stung by the Irangi jellyfish have ended their own lives. The jellyfish is only 1 centimeter in diameter, and in my opinion, that's what makes it so scary. If you got stung by one of these, you may not even know. Just imagine how many people have ended their own lives and not even known that a jellyfish is to blame. Even though the Irangi jellyfish is the most venomous thing on the planet, many people don't ever see it coming. Its venom is 100 times worse than a cobra snake and 1,000 times worse than a tarantula's. Some people have survived these stings, but looking at their scars, I think if I ever go to Australia, I will avoid the beach. This jellyfish affects the human body very fast. Sometimes people are swimming and are stung by this jellyfish. They then lose control of their body and sink underwater, drowning. I think it's safe to say this animal is pretty OP. It's almost like it was uniquely designed to make humans' lives a living hell. Let's get back to our numbers. Number 5. Vampire squid. It sure looks like a blood-sucking vampire, and they say that a startled vampire squid inverts its cape to reveal some large, nasty-looking toothy spikes lining its webbed arms, completing the signature vampire look with the black cape. When assuming this posture, it looks quite aggressive. But don't be too scared of the vampire squid, which by the way was so wrongly named, for it is neither a blood-sucking vampire in the sea, nor is it a squid. This is a rare kind of cephalopod, living 2,900 meters deep in the sea. Little is known about this strange-looking critter, but they are believed to be harmless. Those large toothy spikes I mentioned earlier, they're not even real teeth. The scare factor in the vampire squid's intimidating appearance is just part of its defense system, since most deep-sea predators subsist on squid, octopus, and other deep-sea cephalopods like itself. As an additional defense system, the vampire squid expels numerous bioluminescent stuff to confuse potential predators with the flashy lights. Number 4. Giant squid. 1,000 meters deep in the depths of the sea's midnight zone, where temperatures are near freezing, no sunlight can pervade, and extreme environmental conditions make it hard for life to survive, is a giant monster of epic proportions, the giant squid. It can reach lengths of more than 10 meters and weigh up to 300 kilos. But it's not just the size of this thing that will terrify you. The giant squid has got huge plate-sized eyes, 8 creepy arms, and 2 extremely long tentacles that can grasp onto anything the giant sees fit for dinner. You can't ask for a better sea monster than this tremendously large squid. And if you've ever heard of the legend of the Kraken, then you'd know that it was a humongous, monster-sized, absolutely terrifying mythical sea creature believed to have been the giant squid or its more massive cousin, the colossal squid. But you don't need to worry, these really huge squids will not sink your ships and drag them into the depths like the Kraken of the Nordic tall tales did. Number 3. Great white shark. Being the largest predatory fish, it doesn't come as a surprise that the great white shark has a fierce reputation of being a savage killer. Ask anyone to name you a shark and they'll likely call out the great white. And it's not for nothing that they are the most popular types of sharks. They grow as long as 7 meters in length and weigh up to 2 tons. They're very agile swimmers thanks to their torpedo-shaped bodies reaching a top speed of over 55 kilometers an hour. And it's quite impressive how they can make sudden turns even when they're at high speeds. Well, if you didn't get it yet, those are the qualities of a skilled hunter, but it's the set of 300 razor-sharp teeth that'll scare you stiff. Their teeth are so sharp they don't use them to chew. Instead, they rip off mouth-sized pieces, which they swallow whole. Although human flesh isn't a delicacy on the shark's menu, the great whites are known to be responsible for several unprovoked attacks on humans. Researchers claim that these are just sample bites, but deadly ones nonetheless. Number 2. Giant ocean sunfish. The ocean sunfish, or mola mola, is one of the mysteries of the ocean. With its unusual yet distinct laterally flattened body, this unusually looking enormous bony fish is the heaviest bony fish in the world, growing about 14 feet vertically and weighing a whopping 5,000 pounds. The mola mola has no tail, and so it uses its powerful dorsal and anal fins to move through the waters. One thing that you'll find quite strange and really terrifying about this fish is that its teeth are fused into a beak-like structure, and that they have such a widely gaped mouth that they are unable to close it fully. But really, their sheer size alone is enough to scare the living daylights out of any diver who happens to encounter it. However terrifyingly gigantic as the ocean sunfish may appear to be, they are really just harmless marine animals. These beauties are found about 570 meters deep in the sea and are rarely seen in the shallow waters within diving range. They have, however, started rising much closer to the surface than is usual, something that has given divers along Australia's western and southern coasts a chance to swim along them and take stunning pictures with these majestic giants of the sea. Number 1. Frilled shark. Yeah, there's another shark on the list. Alright, so we all know what sharks look like. A cylindrical but streamlined body form with tapered edges like a blunt torpedo. I'd say sharks are terrifying colors, but at least the normal shark looks kind of sightly. But geez, the frilled shark doesn't look pretty at all, and quite frankly, it looks like the grim reaper of the deep sea. No wonder these odd-looking, nightmarish deep sea sharks are often described as living fossils. They aren't as big as the great whites or other kinds of sharks we're scared of, but by my reckoning, the frilled shark is the scariest looking shark of all. The female frilled shark is bigger than the male. Males range from 3.2 to 3.6 feet, while the females range from 4.4 to 4.9 feet. The maximum these sharks can reach is 6.4 feet. Everything from its eyes to the mouth is terrifying, especially the mouth lined with 25 rows of backward-facing trident-shaped teeth, and it also has spines called dermal denticles lining its mouth. It's a good thing that this terrifying eel-like shark prefers to remain in the ocean's depths, some 1,500 meters below the water's surface. Hey! You made it into the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to smash the like button and leave a comment. Your engagement is what keeps our curiosity going. We have lots of fantastic videos that you will enjoy. Thank you.